Alright, this is straight off the dome. Boom bop, boom bop. So if y'all really don't know about the situation with Tyree Nichols, another instance in which his life was unrightfully taken away from yet another act of police brutality. And anytime these situations come up, you know, moments like this seem to be like the areas in which we see black people unified the most. Like we come together as one. These times seem to be like some of the more unified moments in our culture, and it's great, you know, provides awareness. We come together as one, and then we actually look like we are representing what we talk about, which is us being a unified culture. But like anytime these situations come up, I can't help but to think, yo, that could have been me. Like as like more details come out about Tyree's life. You know, he was just he was 6'3". Like his mom said he was like 150 wet, like skateboarding. He was an innocent dude. And I can't help to put myself in that situation too. Like I don't really talk much, I don't do much unless I'm talking to. Like I stay in my lane. But I can't help but to think, yo, that could have been me. And yeah, that shit just sucks though. It fucking sucks. Anytime I see a cop, I'm in some ways paranoid. I can't help but to put myself in those situations when I see this shit online. But you know, I'm not really trying to put myself in this victim mindset, because you gotta look at this, like these type of situations from all angles. Like sure, it is constantly represented throughout the media that, you know, black people are getting like basically targeted by police overall, on a macro level, in comparison to like other races and shit. And it's been something has been pushed out for decades. So that just stays in our conscience. So anytime we see a cop, we're like, oh fuck, we gotta be aware. And of course, rightfully so. But I don't think that's something that is overall true, because then that puts on the persona that all cops are bad, which is far from the truth. Like, so I'll be watching anytime something like this happens. I'm like, damn. Of course, you got to look at the victim and it's like, fuck. But then you got to be thinking about the cops too. This is just another example to call cops bad or defund the police, stupid shit like that. I just find it odd with the black community, man. Like we're so quick to like come together. We're so quick to say BLM, boom bop. But like something like this doesn't happen, we go back to normal. We go back to talking shit about each other on all over social media. Like black women saying niggas be broke. There was pages dedicated to that, like niggas be broke pages, just downplaying dudes. Black women basically saying, yo, anytime I see a black man with like any other race, he basically doesn't like himself because he dates interracially, which is the dumbest shit in the world. Like, date who you want. Like, who are you to judge? Who are you? You're bored. If you talk about killing each other, all in our music, killing my ops. We kill each other on IG Live, even when someone's trying to do good. Nah, fuck that. He got some. I'm gonna get it. Black on black crime is at all. It's like constantly growing. But we're so quick to be like, nah, it's the white man. It's the da-da-da. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't. How much longer are we gonna be saying this forever? And then anytime a wealthy black man at that, decides to like give something back to his community, we're quick to say, oh no, he's up to no good. Oh, he could have done more. Oh, he could have done this. What the fuck are you doing? I remember sometime last year, everyone was on Jay-Z's ass because he did a Bitcoin class where he grew up, and people were on his ass because they were basically saying, what the fudge was that gonna do for us? How is that gonna get us out of our situation? And I'm just like, do y'all really think money is just gonna fix y'all issues? And I guess you could say that to an extent for some issues. Basically insinuating that, oh yeah, here's money to a whole underdeveloped area, and then boom, that fixes your problems. There's no education, there's no stability. Like, what are you gonna do with the money? What are you gonna do with the money? I don't know, man. It's just like there's so many inconsistencies with these, like within the black community, bro. Like if I don't like this certain type of music, oh, I'm not black. I don't talk this certain way, I'm not black. There's so many inconsistencies, bro. I'm not saying this doesn't happen in any other fucking community. Of course this can happen in every type of community there is, but black community is hit with these type of stuff, these type of dumbass stereotypes. Like, how much longer are we gonna blame it on slavery? A person from Gen Z or a millennial or even the next generations, if they saying I'm in this trash ass position because of slavery, that's corny, bro. I don't get it. Because of slavery? Like, what are we doing? We're gonna blame the white man continuously. Like, what is that gonna do for us? I'm a suburb kid, all right? I'm a suburb kid. I don't know what it's like to live in poverty-stricken neighborhoods, inner city. You get it? Like, I don't know, but I feel like blaming it on a white man, blaming it on slavery is like in some way a cope to deal with, to like, you know, excuse the black on black crimes or shit like that. Like we killing each other, bro. We killing each other, bro. Fuck the rappers aside, just regular people killing each other, gangs in all sorts of fucking cities. We killing each other. Is there really a way to fix this? Is there really a way to, like, can you really fix this? Is the damage already done? And I know that's pessimistic of me to say, but like, I don't know, bro. Waiting for reparations, like, what the fudge is that gonna do? Like, money is just gonna solve everything. Like, I don't, how do you even measure that? Like, what metrics does that take? I just don't like how we are just constantly stuck in this victim mindset. Like, what else could we do besides have conversations like this on these platforms we've been basically blessed to have, where we could just talk about issues like this? But besides that, what else could we do with situations that are this complex? Because money's not gonna solve this, bro. It's not. This cut is too deep. People were praising, like, black people were praising each other. We're praising a man because he died. Kevin Samuels, because he died, because he was, I guess, talking shit about black women. But in reality, that situation in which he was talking about, that area in which he falls in, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't think people really understand what he was trying to get at. I don't know, man. I would say the only thing we can do is just try to, like, fuck the stereotypes. Like, we gotta get out of our quote-unquote old ways, because those stereotypes basically shape the way people perceive us. And in reality, I don't think there's that many black people that are like those stereotypes. Maybe an overwhelming proportion, but I don't think a lot of black people are like that. We gotta get out of that. We gotta be unified, not only when there's another instance of police brutality, but just across the board, every fucking day. Keep it consistent. Stop choosing in times in which we come together. Now everyone's doing protests. I see these protests, like the one protest I saw was in New York for Tyre Nichols. And sure, it's a protest, but people destroying cop cars and shit. What are we doing, bro? What is that gonna do? People just egging the cops on, like literally black people just egging the cops on with their phones, like trying to like trigger them to fucking like attack someone in the crowd, some protester. And then they automatically get their camera out.
Oh, wait, hey, don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Come on, man, that's corny, dog. Gotta do better, bro. Well, anyways, I don't fucking know. I deadass don't know, but peace.